To unlock the Grotesque Guardians, you'll first need to receive the brittle key as a drop from Gargoyles. You can only receive it when on a Slayer task, and it's a 1 out of 150 drop. Once you've had the key and you've unlocked the door, you no longer need the key anymore. To get there, you can use a Slayer ring, use fairy ring code CKS, or run from Canifis Bank. As for gear, you'll want to bring your best melee gear with a Noxious Halberd. You can kill them with any other halberd, but it's really not recommended as it's a lot slower, so I wouldn't recommend doing anything other than a Noxious Halberd. You will need to bring a rock hammer, which can be bought from any Slayer master. I like to bring a crystal halberd for the special attack. It can hit upwards of 140 in a single special attack. It's only used for the special and it's not a requirement. You don't need that, it's just a nice to have. If you stick around to the end, I'll show you the loot from 100 KC, and fingers crossed we might get something good. If this guide helps, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get started. Ignore the tile markers, they're not used for this at all. I'll get them removed in a moment. When you're ready, ring the bell and the fight will begin. Throughout the fight, Dusk will attack with melee, Dawn will attack with ranged. Because you've got a higher range defense, you'll just want to keep Protect Melee on at all times. You won't really take much damage from the ranged attacks anyway, so just keep Protect Melee on. When you're ready, ring the bell, pop your prayers on and start attacking Dawn. I'm tagging Dusk here as it's useful for the second phase, but it's not really necessary, so don't worry about having to tag him. Every so often, Dawn will send out a large grey ball. It just randomly gets sent out anywhere, it doesn't seem to target you, but if it does hit you, it will damage you and stun you for a second, so just make sure you move out of the way. Once Dawn is around 50% HP, she'll move away and you'll now have to start attacking Dusk. Dusk will use a special attack a few seconds after Dawn flies away. His wing will start glowing a yellow-orange colour. You just need to make sure that you're not looking at him when he finishes that, or you'll be thrown to the other side of the room and you'll take a large chunk of damage. Simply turn your back to him and avoid any falling rocks. As soon as the wing has stopped glowing, you can turn around and carry on fighting him. Once you have him down to 50% HP, both Dusk and Dawn will move into the centre of the room and start spawning an orange and purple portal looking thing all over the floor. They will hit you every tick if you don't move away from them, so just stay away from them until they disappear. Start attacking Dawn again. She will fire out 3 purple balls to random locations on the floor. If you leave them alone, they will grow in size and they'll eventually heal Dawn for 90 HP. You can either run around and absorb them, which is safe to do and does not damage you, or you can try and DPS Dawn down to 0 HP before they heal her. Once Dawn's dead, Dusk will become invulnerable for a second. He will throw your character to one side and spawn a square of fire around you. There will always be one safe tile that you can move to before the centre is engulfed in flames. In this example, the safe tile is where you can see the gap at the edge of the arena. Dusk can now use both ranged and melee. If you step one tile away from him, he's more likely to use ranged, so you can use protect against ranged when one tile away. However, that will not stop him from walking towards you and using melee, which does more damage. So I would recommend staying right next to him and just keeping protect from melee up at all times. Dusk also has trample damage, so if you step under him, he'll damage you for quite a lot of health, so you want to be avoiding stepping under him at all times. I found that killing them this way is much faster than taking a range switch. In fact, while I was making this video, I was only a couple of seconds away from the Grandmaster speed time without even trying to get it, so it's definitely good to do. Unfortunately, after 100 KC, we haven't managed to get any of the unique drops, so it looks like I'll have to come back here another time. But thank you for watching, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you found it useful. Thank you very much.